Hello friends, welcome to risingpearl.com. Today we are going to find out how do we multiply a number, and this will be any number, with a series of nines, that is 1 9, 2 nines, 3 nines, 4, 5, 6 nines, etc. etc. So how do we take any number and then multiply with a series of nines and find the product? So let's get into it. Now obviously we are not going to use our regular usual way of multiplication. That is a given, isn't it? So let's make sure we understand what we are talking about. Let's write a number, any number. So we are going to maybe write, so let's say 2, 5, 6, 3, 8, and how about maybe 4. Let's say if we have to multiply this number by 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. If you want to do this multiplication, what will be the answer? That is what we are trying to find out in this video. So if I were to tell you this will be 2, 5, 6, 3, 8, 3, 7, 4, 3, 6, 1, 6. Wouldn't that be amazing? Absolutely, it would be fantastic. So here we have a huge number that we really picked up from our imagination. And then we multiply this number with a whole bunch of nines, and look what we got. I absolutely encourage you to open a calculator or actually do this multiplication using the conventional method and see if this answer that I have come up with is indeed accurate. So let's find out how did I do it? All right. Well, just one more thing that we want to clarify before we jump in, which is that let's take maybe a smaller number. Let's say 215. Now this is the random number we have taken. Now we can multiply this by say 999, right? Now, or we can take the same number 215 and say we can multiply this by 9999, right? Or we can take 215 and multiply this with, let's say, 99. Now you may be wondering, what am I trying to do here, right? Because I'm taking the 215, the same number, which is a random number, and here we are multiplying this with 3 nines, here we are multiplying it with 4 nines, and here 2 nines. So what I'm trying to get at is, let's focus on the number of digits in our random number. Let's call that n1. So n1 is equal to number of digits in our random number. So here we have 1, 2, 3. It's a 3-digit number, right? Yep. And here it is the same thing. It is a 3-digit number in this, and here also it is a 3-digit number. Now let's take a look at the nines. Let's call the number of digits in nines as n2. Here we have 3-digit, right? Because 999, there are 3 nines. Here we have 4-digit, right? Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And here we have 2 digits, 2 nines. So this is 2-digit. So if you notice, in the first case, n1, which is the number of digits in the random number, is actually equal to n2, which is the number of digits in the nines. Here n1, which is the number of digits in the random number, is less than number of digits in the 9, because number of digits in the random number is 3, number of digits in the nines is 4. And here we have the number of digits in our random number greater than number of digits in the 9. So we will have 3 different scenarios, scenario 1, scenario 2, scenario 3. When we take any random number, this is any random number, or in this particular case it is 215, and we are multiplying this with a whole bunch of nines. So in this video we are going to focus on this scenario, and these 2 scenarios we will take a look at in subsequent videos. So let's just put it in words, which is to say that the first number, and what is the first number? First number is a random number, because we really are talking about multiplication, so it's a product of 2 numbers, right? It is a times b equals to something. That is what we are trying to find out. So we are going to call a the random number. So we are going to call this the first number, and b is the number with the nines. Okay. So the first number has same number of digits as the number with only nines. That is the first scenario. Second scenario is that the first number has less digits than the number with only 9s. And finally, we have the third final scenario is that the first number has more digits than the number with only 9s. And like we said, we are going to focus on this topic, the first scenario, in this video. So far we have not talked about really how are we going to actually do it. Simple. There are only two super simple steps. So let's take a look at what those steps are. The first step goes like this. Take the first number, subtract 1 from it. Simple enough. We take the first number, which is a random number, right? We simply subtract 1 from it. This forms the first part of the answer. Isn't that fantastic? We are already talking about the answer. So all we did, we took the first number and we subtracted 1 from it. And this forms the part of the answer. So the answer has two parts. So what is the second part? Let's find that out. Now, step 2 is subtract each digit of this number that we obtained in step 1, right? When we did the subtraction, we subtracted 1 from the random number. We got a number, right? And then we subtract each of these digits of this number that we got from step 1. We subtract each digit from 9. Now this will give us second and final part of the answer. Isn't that fantastic? Let's do one thing. Let's quickly revisit what we already did little while ago, right? Remember the question that we handled? Here, this is what we did. Look, if you carefully look at this, we took a random number 256384 and we multiplied this by 999,999. If you look closely, the number of digits n1 here is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 digits. And how many is n2? How many digits? n2 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I actually took n1 equals n2, meaning I wanted to have the same number of digits in the random number and same number of digits in the 9s. Now, if you look closely, what happened here was that here is how we split. Remember, we have two parts. So what I did was I took this number and I subtracted 1 from it, right? So the last two digits is 84. This will become 83. So essentially I wrote 256363 84. Instead of that I wrote 83. So this forms the first part. Then what I did was I took each of these digits starting from here, going this way, and subtracted each of these digits from 9, and I did that all in my mind. So we are going to write it going this way. So 9 minus 2 is 7, 9 minus 5 is 4, 9 minus 6 is 3, 9 minus 3 is 6, 9 minus 8 is 1, 9 minus 3 is 6. And so this is indeed our answer. Now let's go back and take a look at some more examples. Let's start small. How about let's do 215 and let's multiply this by 999. Right? Let's see what happens. So first we will do 215. We will subtract 1 from it. Right? So this will give us 214. So the first part of our answer is 214. Now starting from here, we are going to subtract each of these digits from 9, and we're going to start writing it this way, right? So 9, so we will have 9 minus, let's do one thing, because there are 3 digits, so let's write 3 9s like this and write 214. And first let's subtract this. So remember, now this is not a subtraction where we have like carry over and all that kind of stuff. So simply we are going to first do this subtraction independently, and whatever we get we are going to write it here. So 9 minus 2 is 7, so we write 7. 9 minus 1, then we take a look at this one. 9 minus 1 is 8, so we write 8 here. and then 9 minus 4 is 5, and we write 5 here. So this is the answer, which is 214785. That's it, we're done. Let's take a look at some more examples. Let's do now, how about, let's say 98 times 99. This actually works, right? So 98 will be 97, right? 9 minus 9 will be 0. 9 minus 7 will be 2. That's it. This is the answer. Answer is 9702. Isn't that fascinating how literally in seconds we are able to find out the product of these numbers? So how about let's do 28 times 99. And as you can imagine, I'm just picking up these numbers. This is the random number, right? And I'm just picking up out of thin air. These are all random numbers. So the first part will be 27. Remember that we are subtracting 1. And the second part will be 9 minus 2 will be 7. 9 minus 7 will be 2. So our answer for this is 2772. This is the answer for this product. Let's keep going. Let's take some more examples. Now let's move on to some 3-digit numbers. How about we do 3, maybe 3. Yeah, let's do this. 333 times 999. Right? So this will be 332, right? Because minus 1. And now we are going to subtract each of these digits from 9. So 9 minus 3 will be 6. 9 minus 3 will be 6. 9 minus 2 will be 7. So our answer is 332667. Let's change this a little bit. So how about if we were to do 353 times 999. 999. So this should be, again there are two parts. So the first part will be 352, right? Because this 3 will become 3 minus 1 is 2. So 352. Then we subtract 3 from 9, get 6. 5 from 9, we get 4. 2 from 9, we get 7. Our answer is 352647. Now if you were to do 405 times 999. Let's do that. And here we go. So the first part will be, let's write it here. It will be 404, right? Yeah, 405 minus 1, 404. Now 9 minus 4 is 5. 9 minus 0 is 9. 9 minus 4 is 5. So the answer is 404595. Isn't this amazing as to how quickly we can do these multiplications? I really find it fascinating, and I hope that you find them fascinating as well. Let's do 1, 2, 3. How about let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's multiply this by 5 9s. 9, 9, 9, 9, and one more 9. So remember what we are doing. It has two parts. So the first part we subtract minus 1. We take a random number, which is this, and we subtract 1 from it. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Instead of 5, it will be 4, right? And now each of these digits we are going to subtract from 9. So 9 minus 1, 8. 9 minus 2, 7. 9 minus 3, 6. 9 minus 4, 5. 9 minus 4, 5. So the answer for this multiplication is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 5. How about, let's take a big number. How about 9, 7, 8, 9, 2, 0. Let's multiply this by 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, and one more 9. See, we got the same number of digits. Here we have 6 digits. So 6 9s. Alright, so this again we know will have two parts, right? So the first part, so here the last two digits is 20, right? Because we have a 0, so we will actually take two of them together. So it's 20. So the minus 1 will be 19. So let's write this way. 978, 9. Instead of 920, it will be 919, right? Remember, we are actually subtracting 1 from this. We have to subtract 1 first, right, from our random number. Now simple, we have to basically just put 0. We have to subtract each one of these digits from 9. So first we will go with this. So 9 minus 9, 0. 9 minus 7, 2. 9 minus 8, 1. 9 minus 9, 0. 9 minus 1, 8. 9 minus 9, 0. So the answer of this multiplication is 978919 021080. So let's maybe take one last, because we're doing so many of them. Let's try really big numbers. So how about we go 9, 8, 3, 2, 5, 9, 7, 1, 3, 3, what do you want? Maybe we go 7. Huge number, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe let's put 12 digits here. So there are 12 digits here, and we're going to multiply this, as you can imagine, by 12 nines. So 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Let's just make sure we got this correct. So here what we have is a big number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 digits, 12 nines. So the first part of our answer, as you can imagine, will be what? Will be simply this big giant number minus 1. Right? We have to take the big giant number, subtract 1 from it. So the last digit will become, instead of 8, it will become 7. So we're going to write that entire thing. Instead of 8, we'll write 7. So let's write it here. So 9, 8, 3, 2, 5, 9, 7, 1, 3, 3, 7, and instead of 8 we are going to write 7, right? Here, now we are going to take each of these digits starting from this way and subtract 9 from it, and we are going to write going this way. So 9 minus 9, 0, 9 minus 8, 1, 9 minus 3, 6, 9 minus 2, 7, 9 minus 5, 4, 9 minus 9, 0, 9 minus 7, 2, 9 minus 1, 8, 9 minus 3, 6, 9 minus 3, 6, 9 minus 7, 2, 9 minus 7, 2. So I absolutely would want you to see if you can actually do this multiplication on a calculator and check our answer. And I'm absolutely sure that our answers will match. That means this is indeed a right product of this number multiplied by this number. So friends, I hope you surely had a lot of fun, as I did, in presenting this video, and hope that you learned this very valuable technique and how in your mind, in literally in a matter of seconds, you can perform these amazing calculations. In the next two videos, we are going to cover the other two scenarios that we did not in this video.